Alright guys, what's going on guys? It's your boy Kree here, back at it again with another Borderlands 3 video. We're going over a little hotfix that was going to be implemented later on today for the April 9th. Mostly we're having two old events come back, and then we have some pretty nice buffs for Moze that we're going to go over here. So right off the bat, we'll talk about the two new events coming. We have the Rare Chest Riches event coming back that lasts until the 16th. Both of these events last a week till the 16th at 9 AM. So we have the Rare Chest and the Rare Loot Monster Mayhem event coming back. The Rare Chest Riches event basically allows for like legendaries to be spawned out of more rare chests, like a higher chance of them spawning out. And then we have the Activate Loot Monster Mayhem event, which is increased spawning of like loot enemies like a loot tink or a loot jabber, and then they'll have a higher chance of spawning legendaries out of them. So that's basically what we got. Some more methods of farming legendaries for the next week if you guys are about that lifestyle. Anyways, we'll go ahead and move on to the Moze side of things. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. So here we are. We got quite the amount of things to go for. So we'll start off with like Moze herself. We have explosive punctuation, increased the cooldown rate awarded to 8%. So instead of 5%, it'll be 8% instead, which is really nice. 3% overall per each tick that you put in there, which is awesome. Then we have Hammer Down Protocol, increased damage output to 600%. And reduce the reload time. So that huge buff to 600% is going to allow for Iron Bear to put out some pretty solid bursts of radiation damage, which could be interesting to play around with for sure. And then also having the reduced reload time is also very solid as well, just making you allow you to shoot it more often, which is awesome. Then we have Click Click. This give a point I've always had a bit of a like. It's interesting for what it's good for what it does, or now it's even better. So initially it used to go from 12 to 36%, obviously 12% per skill point that you put into it, capping at 36. But now what they did, instead of going from 12, 24, 36, it goes 20, 40, 60, which is really that's really impressive, really awesome. For Click Click, especially because like I always found the Click Click, because like you spec to the bottomless max tree, right? And this entire tree is based on you not having to reload as often, constantly having ammo regen in your mag. It feels like for Click Click you won't have this proc that often. Now obviously there's the glitch that you could do where you shoot your clip down to a certain like part of the magazine where you have Click Click fully proc, and then you just buy ammo and just never worry about reloading the gun. But like that, you still have to go out of your way to just to have the thing consistently active. But I'm getting on a bit of a tirade here, so let's go ahead and move on. So we have Specialist Bear, increase the damage from 25% to a solid 60%. Yet again, another huge increase. Really screaming, yo, try Iron Bear out, the new damage on the Iron Bear. So, I don't know about you guys, but I know for a fact that I literally never, ever spec into the Specialist Bear skill point. Even though it's only one skill point that you throw into here, it was only 25%, which is basically whenever you equip two of the same weapons on Iron Bear, increases the amount of damage that they deal, so it was only 25%, but now it's 60%. I might actually spec into this for the first time at some point, like try it out, because I know for a fact whenever I spec in the bottomless mags, I never, ever touched either Specialist Bear or Dokkan Bear, however you say, is where you're a man turret to the back Iron Bear. I never spec into those two. So let's actually go to the Iron Bear weapons. So we have increased base damage of the Salamander Flamethrower. There is no like actual percentage here, so it's just it just says base damage, so it says base damage for that the Salamander Flamethrower and the Railgun. Pretty awesome, just overall base damage is increased. Chemical Warfare's melt chance is increased to 125%, which is really solid. Reduce Compactive Armature's damage reduction from 75% to 30%. So that's really good. That'll definitely allow some buffs for the railgun, because I know for a fact that the railgun was also something I never even used, especially this one here, capacitive armor. Did I say? Yeah. Especially capacitive armor, having like the damage be 75% less was really crappy, versus now it being 30%. Really solid buff, which is very solid. May actually have to try the railgun out. Reduced corrosive sabots round damage reduction from 50% to 15%. So another buff for iron bears of damage here. The sabot round basically is a specialty round from the railgun that deals reduced damage and explodes after a short delay. And then the shots have reduced fuel drain and magazine size is increased. But now the railgun damage went from 50% to like 15% damage reduction. I really never used the railgun, so I actually never really used capacitive armor and the corrosive sabot round, so I don't really have any personal opinions on these two buffs. I'll actually have to step in and try it out. And same thing goes for the last one, which is the shock hammer. An increased shock hammer plus 60% of damage dealt, which is pretty solid. Yeah, guys, that's basically gonna wrap up for this video. Just a quick little one going over some of the new Moze buffs and the new in-game events going on right now. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a below that like button, subscribe if you're new. Also, check out the Discord, first link in the top of the description. My name is Kree, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, fellas. You are the one,